Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing all right. All right, so I have another holiday and I have some good things, but I only have kind of a few things. So yeah, let me just go ahead and jump right into it. I'll do one of the bigger items first. I got a few, everything I got I'm really excited about, but anyway, I'm gonna do one of the bigger items first. So I did get some new H chains. You guys know H collection here on YouTube. I like her a lot. I like her stuff. I got these two new chains. They are kind of big. Like, I mean, I ordered the size, you can choose the size you want. So these are pretty big. And I've been playing around with, hooking the clasp on one of the, like making a little bit shorter. Like, they're not necessarily designed to do that. They're designed to be hooked on the very last one, but I've been kind of playing around with it, man, and I shortened it by 3 clasps. Like, I didn't take them off, but I shortened it by 3 clasps, and that fit pretty well, but it feels a little tight on me after a while. But I think that's just kind of me, is I don't like it when things feel like tight or restricted or whatnot on me. So what I kind of usually do is I usually have my hair ties on this wrist, on this wrist. These are from the Long Hairs hair ties for guys. I've talked about their stuff before. I really like that brand. I like that they are a brand of hair care stuff for men with long hair. I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, these are really stretched out. I've had these for a long time. I have a bunch of these. Actually, probably need to order more. And I actually, man, I kind of like the way that it kind of like overlaps. I wasn't planning to do that, but I just kind of did it one day, just happenstance, and I don't know. It kind of works. So I'm like, I actually might leave the length on these as long as they are. I probably could shorten it. Like, I think I could, shorten it myself. I don't want to jack it up, but anyway, I really like these though. Comes with 2 in a set, and these are 14 karat gold filled. I want to say. So I feel like that is going to be more durable than gold plated. I mean, gold plated is good too. I'm not saying that gold plated is bad, but I feel like gold filled is like, there's gold plated, then I feel like gold filled is like the next step. So anyway, and I'm still wearing my cross, as you guys can see here, with my initial, also from HRH. Like I said, I really like her stuff, man. Oh man, I got the Vibe case. So I'll show that real quick. So this is it right here. This was a kind of a gift with purchase that she was running, and it's like a cigarette case. Basically, it's like an acrylic cigarette case, but I don't smoke, so you can put more in it than just cigarettes. But kind of what I put in it here, I mean, it's like shaped like a cigarette case, but it's for, you're supposed to put, you can put whatever you want there. You could put cigarettes in there, but anyway. So I put some other chains in here. Like, these are kind of my silver chains. So like sometimes I'll keep those in here. Silver chains, coin. I'll do a couple things. You can fit like a little cologne bottle, like a little travel size cologne, a few other things, cash cards. These are headphones, Skull Candy headphones, and I can put those in there. So anyway, I can put those in there with chains, because the chains are pretty malleable. I guess that's the right word. Anyway, so, but yeah, pretty cool. I like the way it feels. So anyway, what else did I want to say? Oh, so usually I've been wearing these gold chains lately. Here, I'm going to talk about these chains, and I'll go on to some other stuff. But you guys know I've been wearing this gold set lately. I like it a lot, and I've been into gold. I have some silver chains that I wear, kind of 2 different lengths and 2 different thicknesses, which I really like these a lot too, man. And I have been thinking about getting a silver, I kind of want to get another silver cross chain with pendant. There's a couple actually from HRH that I'm looking at. These I've had these for a while. These I had growing up, these silver ones. But anyway, so I'm thinking about maybe getting like another cross, maybe a little bit bigger and a little bit longer, and I can kind of wear it. I would have to show you how it lays with these on, but I'm like, because I do kind of, sometimes I wear the silver, sometimes I wear the gold. So anyway, all right, let's go on with some other stuff. So all right, I thought these shoes were like really cool, man. Like, These right here. Hopefully they'll look cool on camera. They kind of look like, I just got them, I haven't worn them yet, but I mean, I tried them on in the store. They kind of look like Yeezys, I feel like kind of the, I don't know, if someone is like really familiar with this, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you don't know what you're talking about, but kind of like the Yeezys that look like Crocs or whatnot. Like, I feel like this kind of looks like those, and I've been kind of into getting some fall stuff lately. Like, I'm really into summer, I'm not over summer. I love the summer, man. I'm like really, you know, like all about summer right now, but these are kind of ventilated, so maybe these are. Anyway, well, I've been like kind of in the more getting some things for fall, so when it cools back down. So these I thought were pretty cool. Those right there. I don't know. I like tennis shoes. I like tennis shoes. They had another white pair that I was looking at a little while ago, except white tennis shoes, I get them so dirty. Actually, I did just get some kind of off-white colored tennis shoes, and they've lasted pretty well. But anyway, I don't think I've shown those in a video. But anyway, another pair of shoes. These I actually got a little while ago, but I thought, you know what, let me just kind of show these. They kind of actually look like boots at first, like Timberland boots or whatnot, but they're not. They are Fila high tops, and one of my favorite pairs of shoes. Actually, two of my favorite pair of shoes that I've owned have both been Fila high tops. I wore them to death. Like, I wore them to death, and I mean, they were trashed, and I even washed them and scrubbed them, and I mean, they smelled really bad, like both pairs of them. Like, I wore them to death, man, and I almost wanted to like keep them because they were just like such a cool pair of shoes, but I'm like, no, you gotta. I do keep some stuff, but anyway, I was like getting rid of stuff. I'm like, okay, you know, how many old pairs of tennis shoes that you can't wear anymore because I'll wear beat up shoes, but those were so beat up. So anyway, so these are, you know, another Fila high tops. I don't think I've worn these yet, but I got these a little while ago, so I thought I would show these. And you guys know I have kind of been into getting multiples of things. When I find something that works for me, man, I've kind of been buying multiples. So one of my videos where I did I think it was like my biggest haul yet or whatnot, like that was the title of the video, bro. Oh man, this is all has like hair on it already. I'm trying to be so careful, you know? But it's like, gosh, I feel like that's why we can't have nice things. Anyway, so this shirt, actually I wore this shirt, not this exact one, but I wore a shirt, this same type of shirt in that video, and I really liked it, man. Like, I just really liked wearing this. I don't know, I liked the way I felt in the shirt. It just, I don't know, had a good vibe to it. So this is actually in a size medium. The shirt I wore was in a size large. Usually I'll do, if I'm gonna wear like a shirt for pajamas, I'll wear an extra large. If I'm gonna wear a shirt and I'm gonna wear like a t-shirt that is, and I'm gonna wear it out, I will wear medium is more my true fit, but sometimes I'll wear large. Like this shirt right here, I'm actually in my pajamas. I'm like, man, I didn't want to like put on a shirt. I mean, I didn't want to like I wanted to be in my pajamas like to do the video because I didn't want to like change. I'm like, okay, we don't need to like be that dramatic, but not like that's dramatic, but anyway. No, this is actually my pajama shirt, bro. I'm in my pajamas. I like this a lot. This is from Walmart. Actually, I got this in the past fall. I don't know, I've kind of been into stuff like that. So that right there, my hair is still a little bit wet. It looks dry, but it's actually a little bit wet because I got out of the shower not too terribly long ago. What else do we have? Oh, dates. I do eat dates like periodically. I feel like they're good, you know, they're healthy. They are kind of a high calorie food, man, so you do got to be you do got to be kind of careful with them, but I feel like it's a healthier calorie, you know what I mean? Like if someone said, okay, Sam, you can eat 500 calories in dates or 500 calories in Oreos, which is healthier, you know, dates. Like, I mean, it's still the same, even if you like gain the same amount of weight or whatnot, but anyway, I feel like, you know what I mean? So you gotta watch out. You wanna get these when they're soft. You don't wanna get them when they're too hard. I don't like them when the dates are too hard. You can kind of tell, like, I think this is a soft batch. I'll eat almost anything. It's not like I won't eat like certain foods or anything like that, but I went through a phase where I was eating these so much, and I could visually pretend that they were like ganache chocolate. Like it was a ganache. I said, man, you're eating like ganache chocolate cake, and I would like stand there, I would eat them, and I would like pretend I would like think of like ganache cake that, you know, we had like growing up or whatnot, ganache with chocolate cake. And I'm craving it, man, with the with like the ganache chocolate on it. Like, I just, you know, that like meme where they're like, you know, the lady's like smelling a chocolate bar, then she's eating a salad, kind of like that, but not really. But it actually was pretty satisfying, because anyway, they're really good. I kind of wanted to eat some right now, but I haven't ate dinner yet. I know it's like past 1 in the morning right now, and I haven't ate dinner. I know I'm gonna get yelled at for that, but speaking of eating dinner, all right, so this isn't me hauling, is not an item, but I wanted to talk about something, so I had the empty bag. So Whole Foods. So I had not been Whole Foods in a while, but I remember we used to go to they have like a salad bar, and then they have a hot bar, right? Like a hot, like I think it's what you call it, whatever, hot bar, like hot food. And I went there, you know, I was in the area, and I thought, you know, we were kind of like I was with my cousins, and everyone, like, it's always so hard to decide what to eat, you know, like different people want different things. And I mean, honestly, man, I could go out and I could get like Mexican food like every night and like sit at a restaurant, and like that's kind of my vibe, you know what I mean? Like, I love that so much. Like, I'm definitely very introverted, but I like to go out to eat. I mean, I guess I usually eat at home. Like, I don't know. I usually eat at home like during the week or whatnot, or if I'm by myself, I eat at home. But there's something about, I remember growing up, we would always go out to eat, man, and it was like my favorite thing. And so I don't know, I could go anyway. I'm like craving Mexican food now. Why am I saying that anyway? So no one really, I always want something different, and you know, it's like everyone else kind of doesn't want something as different. And so anyway, we're by Whole Foods, and I'm like, you know what? No one wanted to go in anywhere. Like, no one wanted to go in and sit down. Like, I would, you know, which is fine. And, you know, I kind of knew that or whatever. I would have liked to, but, you know, anyway. What was I saying? Losing my train of thought now. Bro. Thinking. Anyway, so I'm like kind of trying to think of like something different, you know, that like I can eat, that's good, that I'm like, anyway, so we're right by Whole Foods. I went to the hot bar, and Whole Foods, went to the hot bar, you know, at Whole Foods, and I had not been there for a while, like, to eat there, but it was so good, man. Like, it was so good. Like, it was, I'm like, I love Whole Foods now. Like, I don't know, I'm like, I love like the smell. Like, it just smelled so good. It smelled like I don't know, like that soap, like that really good, like kind of hippie, but like kind of bougie kind of soap or whatever. Anyway, so the hot bar at Whole Foods was really good. I got a lot, and I actually had a little bit of leftovers, and I actually ate the leftovers. Sometimes I'll get leftovers, but I'll never eat them. But I actually ate the leftovers, and it was really good. I got basmati rice, I got fish. They had fried fish. I got a piece of fried fish, and I got 2 baked fish. I think it was cod. I'm not exactly sure. You know, I kind of just was like, everything looked so good. I could have just grabbed everything, but I'm trying to, like, you know, pace myself so you don't throw like the whole kitchen sink in there. I got some beef, like Veracruz or what, I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. I might have got the signs mixed up, but like some beef crumbles, which was so good, man. So good. And then some fried tofu, like barbecue tofu. And like I said before, I love meat. Like I don't even know if I eat meat every day. I don't know. I don't purposely try not to or anything like that, but I might not even eat meat every day necessarily, but I love meat. But I love like tofu too. Like I think it's so good. Like if you offered me tofu, you know, like cooked tofu, even just plain tofu. Tofu is, when you very first try it, you don't like it, especially if you just have it plain, you know, you really don't like it. If you have it with something, you might think it's okay. But honestly, bro, I really do believe that tofu is an acquired taste. And, you know, I'm not trying to convince you to eat tofu, but like, I love it now, man. Like now I'm like craving tofu. I was craving ganache, now I'm craving tofu. What was I craving before? Mexican, like chips and salsa maybe? Anyway, last but not least, I got this, I'm like saying this was stupid of you to get it, you shouldn't even got it, but I got these, and I'll tell you why. So I've been really into like fitness and stuff lately, and I actually am looking at getting I'm gonna get it. Like, I know I'm gonna get it. I'm just trying to figure out which one. Like, do I need the 10 levels of resistance, or is 6 fine? Like, if I'm gonna get it, I might as well like get the right one, even if it costs more. But then I'm like, does it really matter that much? So it's like a decision that I have to make, and I'm just like too tired to like think about it, you know. But actually, I need to do that like this week. But anyway, I've been into like exercise stuff lately. Like I've just been into workout stuff. I just got like a bench, like a flat bench, and I don't do nothing like crazy on it, you know. I don't like, you know, like the way I'm talking about it, you probably think I'm like bench pressing. Like I don't even know what's a lot to bench press, like 100 pounds. I don't even know. Like I lift a weight and it's like 30 pounds, you know. That's like the heaviest I usually go. I mean, probably could lift, I don't know, just because someone's gonna be like, oh, you can't. I probably, I don't know, but like 30 pounds is like the highest that I have, so I just use that. I don't know, maybe I will get a higher one sooner or later or whatnot. But anyway, I will do like work with like 10 pounds of weights, you know, just for like, you know, sometimes you want to use a weight that's kind of lighter, so I'll use like 10 pounds. Sometimes I'll do like 20, 25, 30, you know. Anyway, this right here, these, you can't see it, but you see how he's got it on like his ankles, you know, he's like running, it's like weights. This is a 5-pound set, so it came with these right here, and they're really not that heavy, man. Like they're really, like, again, not that I'm like the Mr. like super lifter or whatever, they're really not that heavy. Like for me, like individually, you know, like when I'm gonna do lightweight work, I'll try to do like 10 maybe, you know, if I'm trying to keep it light, whatnot. But you know, you're just like, I don't know, like toning or whatnot. But these are only 2.5 pounds each, and when I was holding them in the box, which I knew this, I'm like, duh, when you're holding in the box, like it feels heavier. I'm like, yeah, man, like that's some decent, you know, if I was like, I don't know, just maybe stretching and had these on. But I don't know, it doesn't really feel like, it feels like nothing right now that I'm holding these. But then I know that, you know, what feels like a little weight now, if you hold it for a long time, it's gonna get heavier and heavier and heavier. So I don't know, I was like, should I return it? It's only $5, but still try not to be like super frivolous with stuff like that. But I don't know, anyway, I might keep them because I've kind of been doing like a lot of stretching, which I need to do a little bit more. I did some stretch, I do stretch and strength training. It's kind of my own thing. It's kind of like, you know, people stretch like they do yoga or something, and they stretch. I stretch my muscles, which I need to do more, and it is like my favorite. It feels so good. So I've kind of tried to slowly but surely incorporate like stretching and strength training. Like I'll use the 10-pound weights, and like the other night I was like on the bench, like I was like laying back down on the bench, and I try to like, you know, it's easy to just like default and move your muscle in like a certain direction. I try to like purposely get the spot that feels like I haven't, you know, I try to do like the full range. And if there's an area that kind of like feels really good to stretch, like when I broke my arm, man, like not quite a year ago, I remember, you know, I wore a sling, and I remember I had my arm like this because I broke my radius, and it, you know, it's fine now, but I remember I had my arm like this, I had a temporary cast and whatnot, and then I had my, well, actually, anyway, that's a whole other story. But I remember my arm was like this for maybe a couple of days, like not even that long, maybe even 1 day, 2 days. And I remember I was in the shower and I had that temporary big thick cast on, and I thought, okay, I know I can't like move my arm like this yet, but I remember I put my shoulder up like in the air, and it felt so good. Like just even after not having done that for like a day, it just, I don't know, it felt so good. So I've been really trying to stretch muscles. Like, you know, we're all hunched over, we're all like on our phones. I've really been trying to like focus on you know, muscles that like kind of stretch your back. And anyway, it feels so good. But so maybe I said that because maybe I can like put these on my wrist when I'm just wanting to stretch and not do weight training as much. And then, you know, that'll just give me a little bit more resistance. So we'll see, I'll play around with it. So anyway, so those, it has it to where, bro, how do you open? Excuse me, man. Can you open, please? Like, what the heck? What's going on here? What, I need like a YouTube tutorial or something? How to open this? There we go. Okay, it's like, sometimes you feel like, you ever feel like you're gonna break something? I don't even know how this goes. Like, how am I supposed to do this, bro? Hang on. Live demonstration. Man, I don't know how you're, why are you acting so confused? It's not that confusing. You're fine, you can figure it out. See, you just gotta, I don't know. I guess I could see like if I was just maybe not thinking about it and maybe just I don't know. I could put it like around my ankles or something, you know. Anyway, we'll see. I'll maybe play around with it. I've been into, like I said, fitness gear. So anyway, that is all that I have. That's all that I have for right now. So yeah, just kind of a little bit of a lighter haul. But anyway, I still managed to I talk longer in this one than I did in my big, huge haul. So figures. Anyway, all right, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for watching my vlogs, to those of you who have been tuning into my vlogs. Because I like doing those. So anyway. All right, I will catch you guys in the next video. Adios.